I honestly don't care what's happening in your lives. And what I mean by that is, whatever sin that you may be involved in, don't let that make you feel that you are not worthy of standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter what is happening, no matter what filthy act that you may have fallen into, no matter what you may have watched before you went to sleep under your blanket. My brothers and my sisters, that which pertains to being steadfast, it's not hidden from you all, my brothers and my sisters, that we are living in a time and age where holding on to your religion, it's like holding on to hot coals. As the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لَيَأْتِي عَلَى النَّاسِ زَمَانٌ الْقَابِضُ عَلَى دِينِهِ كَالْقَابِضِ عَلى الْجَمْرِ. And as time goes on, you will find it will only get more and more difficult. لا يأتي زمان الذي بعده شر منه. There doesn't come a time except that the time that comes after is far, far worse. So what are some of the things that we could do that are practical, that will inshallah ta'ala keep us all steadfast? Very, very quickly, number one, brothers and sisters, the Salah. You've probably heard me say it multiple times. Brothers and sisters, I honestly don't care what's happening in your lives. And what I mean by that is, whatever sin that you may be involved in, don't let that make you feel that you are not worthy of standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter what is happening, no matter what filthy act that you may have fallen into, no matter what you may have watched before you went to sleep under your blanket, the shaitan gets the better of us. Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, كل بني آدم خطأ. Every son of Adam, he constantly makes mistakes. But the best of those are those who repent to Allah Azza wa Jalla and they come back to Him. And so whatever happens, brothers and sisters, don't leave off the Salah. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us that this is a mechanism that will help you overcome and overpower some of these filthy acts that we are involved in. Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar. The Salah, it removes the filth and the evil from your life. I'll tell you guys a story very quickly. A couple of years ago, and I think sometimes these qasas, not qasas, there's a difference between the two. لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي قَصَصِهِمْ. Qissa is like a mythical story. And I was driving in Leicester and I saw some of our brothers, they were standing around. Some of them were smoking weed. They were just vibing. I decided to get out the car and give them... Why are you guys laughing? Isn't that what you guys say? Vibing, huh? Like they were like chilling about, standing around. So I decided, you know what, let me just get out of the car and quickly give them a reminder. And of course, in Leicester, what many are used to is being stopped on the road and given an hour's reminder by a group of brothers who tend to go around and give da'wah. So I told them straight away, listen, I'm not part of the group. I just want to give you a 2-minute reminder. They were respectful enough to stop smoking weed in my face because they were smoking, some of them. All I said to them, brothers, is it fair? Is it fair that we have 24 hours in the day and we can't give 25 minutes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? 25 minutes. We are busy and so occupied with all sorts of things. Whether it may be dunya, whether it may be work, whether it may be uni, whatever it might be. We can't give 25 minutes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I told them, brothers, pray. Because I know it's only a matter of time that the Salah overpowers a lot of the evil that we might be involved in. A couple of years went by. I happened to be in Zamzam Pullman in Medina. Some of you guys may have visited a hotel. My dad normally brings Hajj and Umrah groups. So a group came. And a brother came to me, he was wearing a big thobe, had a big beard. He said, do you remember me? Well, I just thought he was one of the brothers that came to the programs, I said, no, you don't look familiar. He said, you came up to us on that night. Some of us were smoking weed in your face. Thank you for reminding me. Because I left and I just prayed. Even though I didn't fully detach myself from all of that which I was involved in, but I just used to go and pray, taking the advice that you gave me. And eventually I began to feel extremely, extremely uncomfortable around the environment that I was in. This, my brothers and my sisters, is from the effects of the Salah. It really, really is. You know, a wall that's coming down, the Salah is holding it. And you're pushing it like that, right? That's the Salah. The moment you stop praying, accept everything else to go downhill. Expect to lose your identity. Expect to completely lose direction, brothers, the moment you boycott the Salah. So this is what I really wanted to start with. We've spoken a lot about the importance of knowledge. Normally when I go around to the universities, after I've given maybe an hour and a half lecture, I give them 5 things. The first thing that I always start with is the issue of the Salah.